Today, I'm going to show you how a professional trim down a full slab of ribs into something that looks pretty on the table. There's a lot of dead meat. We call it dead meat because it cooks real tough and it's not good for barbecuing, but it does make excellent beef tip. Well, in this case, it would be real pork tips. First, we're going to discard the dead red meat. You do need to keep your knife sharp. We are going to use that meat for something else. It's going to be used for beans, rib tips. I will smoke it, season it, put it in greens. It's going to have a purpose. That's what a slab of ribs would look like, trimmed down. We're going to cut this section off here. It's a large bone here that we're going to take off. With that one, I'm going to use a knife with saw teeth to remove it. Okay, I'm back. I have gotten that bone in off. Took about 4 or 5 minutes, so I turned the video off. Now we're back on pace. We'll trim this section off. It's the last thing to trim off on this side. The next thing is the back side. We're going to remove this white strip. It's called the membrane. You take your knife, you come up under, just like that. I usually get some paper towels. And I pull that flap right off. It's real easy. I've already outlined it a little bit. Use the paper towel to grab it, and it comes right off. Now, why do you do that? That is for seasoning. That is like a piece of plastic. It will not let the seasoning go through. Now, these ribs are going to be seasoned down to the bone. Now we're going to make a rib rub seasoning. Use your favorite seasoning. All that extra scrap came out to be about 1 pound of pork. You can grind this down, make meatballs, pork burgers, put it on a pit, let it smoke, put it in your beans. This meat has a purpose. I like Lowry's seasoning salt. It's my favorite. I'm going to sprinkle this pretty heavy. It's going to set in my icebox in a plastic bag for 2 days. Garlic powder, a little salt, just a touch. The salt adds acid, and that will make the ribs tender by breaking down the muscles. Once you get your seasoning on, you rub it. You're going to soak the seasoning into the skin by rubbing it. This will ensure the best flavor you ever had in your ribs. We'll do that on the other side. Since we took that plastic skin off, called the membrane, this will soak through both sides of the ribs. This will definitely guarantee you a great flavor. Same thing, rub in. Set this on the plastic tray it came on. Put it in a plastic bag. Let it sit in your icebox 48 hours. That's how you make professional ribs.